Hi guys, this is Powerback 36's dad, and we're about to upload a new video to YouTube. This is Madden 16 for the PlayStation 4 Ultimate Team. If you go into Ultimate Team, select that. We're going to teach you how to build your team stronger for less money. As you'll see, it's loading up, and you go into your roster. It'll pull up here in just a second. What we're doing is we're teaching you how to not fall into the pitfalls of just comparing players by their overall ranking. So what we're doing is we're going in here. This is all of our items. We are going to select in particular the defensive tackle position. We're going to go down and select it, and you can see once we move over to it, there are 7 defensive tackles, and we are going to compare these guys. So if you'll go over to hit your R2 and go down to overall, you'll select that, and it will sort them by overall number. Then the overall number is the number up on the upper right hand side. On this one you can see it's 87. The one next to it's 84, 83, 79. It does them in descending order. Aaron Donald is our best defensive tackle, based on the overall ranking, which is 87. Now, usually you'll start 2 defensive tackles depending upon the defense that you run, but we're going to show you that sometimes the 87 is not better. So you select compare, and you'll go in here and it will pull up the rest of your defensive tackles in order. Now Dan Williams is the one that we have highlighted here, and he's very good for the money. He's ranked 84, and we've got several other defensive tackles, and I'll show you those in a second. There is Jesse Williams, there is Phil Taylor, Mean Joe Green. I cannot pronounce this guy's name, so I apologize to him if he watches this video. We really love the Ravens. And then here is Coleman, who is our lowest ranked defensive tackle. Now as we go back up, I'm going to show you how to compare these guys. Dan Williams, if you look in between the two of them, you'll see these green bars, and you'll see these rankings. Now Aaron Donald is very good. He's an 82. Speed, SPD is speed. That's how fast the player is, obviously. And Dan Williams is very much slower than Aaron Donald. Then if you go down to strength, you'll see that Dan Williams is a 96, which is very good. Aaron Donald's a 92, so Dan Williams outranks him in that. The next ranking is tackle. The next ranking is blocks. So strength, tackle, and actually BKS is block shed, which means if the player's engaged with an offensive lineman or a back, he will. That's how he sheds the block, gets off the block to go make the tackle. So then we'll move down to power move, which is just like a bull rush. Aaron Donald has him in that. Finesse move, he has him in that. Play recognition is the next ranking, and Dan Williams has him has Aaron Donald beat in that. Then we go down to pursuit. Pursuit is where the player is chasing the ball carrier, either downfield or opposite play side, whichever direction he's going, and Aaron Donald clearly has him beat in that. But if you'll look of all the rankings, on the right hand side, Dan Williams has 4 in his favor, and Aaron Donald has 4 in his favor, even though Aaron Donald is ranked 3 overall points higher. So what we're looking at here is a player that has a higher overall ranking, but his individual strengths are different. And you'll see as you go down through, you can compare all of your players on the roster. So Dan Williams is a very good defensive tackle for the money that you're going to have to spend on him if you buy him on the open market, and he's pretty hard to replace. We've looked at guys that are ranked up into the 90s, and he still has them beat in different categories. So you just have to kind of look. Do you want your defensive backs or defensive tackles to be strong? Do you want them to be good at pursuit? Do you want them to be good at shed blocking, better tacklers, speed? So you build your defense depending upon what you want your defense to look like. So we didn't want people to fall into the pitfall that we did when we first started playing Ultimate Team, in that we didn't want you to have to go out and think that you had to, buy a 95 defensive tackle and use him, and use all the coins that you've worked so hard to accumulate to get a tackle that you could get for a lot cheaper. So I highly recommend that you buy Dan Williams. He is very, very effective. So I'm going to wrap this up, and if you would, guys, look for more videos. We're going to be putting them on regularly. A lot of video game material is going to come on with both of us. And please hit subscribe and like, and you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.